Today, I want to build a house themed around spring in Minecraft Survival. First, I built a bridge to connect my two main areas, and then I connected that up to the starter area with a path. Then I decided to build a slightly modified Mango pumpkin and melon farm. Then I flew a few hundred blocks out in the nether to get to our brand new project area. Then I started digging a line, chopping down all of the trees, and I extended that line to eventually turn into a custom river. But before we can begin that, I needed to gather up a bunch of soul soil in the nether. And boom, a whole shulker box. After that, I started flattening our hole to the same level. Wait a minute, I need my beacon. So I got that set up and started mining again. Much better. Then I started laying down some stone blocks to get the shape of the river finished. Progress. So we now have a whole river dug out, including a little bit of the sides, because as you can see right here, I'm working on something. And this is what I have. This is kind of like gonna be the cliff edge type thing for the river. So sea level is about to here where this stone is, which means the water should be coming up to about right there. And now the question is, do I like the diorite, and stone texture? So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna actually do the same thing on this side, and we're just kind of shaping this a little bit. And I think I might like this one just a little bit better. So now I want to grab some coarse dirt, some of this gravel, and some of this soul soil. And I want to take the soul soil and just kind of dot it around in little blob along the side of the river. And I'm going to do the same thing with the gravel, like that. And then I'm going to take the coarse dirt and spread it in between them. Now we gotta do the rest of this riverbed. This is gonna take a while. So I then started putting in my gravel and soul soil blobs and filled in the gaps with coarse dirt. Then I built up the sides of the river and filled it up with water. Then I needed a cactus farm, as I need some green dye for the spring house. Now this build is using a bunch of oak, calcite, diorite, green terracotta and concrete, and azalea leaves. And also, this build is inspired by Dr. Red on Instagram. His link should be in the description if my future self can remember to do it. And I feel like I must throw on the shaders for this beautiful build. So there are a lot of unique details about this build. Number one, there's a giant tree sticking out of it. And there are a few little texture pack things. So of course we have those green planks up there. That is our jungle wood in my resource pack. And then we have a few connected textures back here with this stone brick. Then we also have this custom gray stained glass texture, along with our custom oak trapdoors from last episode. And polished diorite bricks, and calcite's a little bit different. And if you would like to get this resource pack, the link is in the description below. Some of these features have not been implemented yet, but they will be soon. But altogether, I am really proud of this build. And this is inspired by a build by a user called Dr. Red over on Instagram. His link should hopefully be in the description or in a pinned comment if my future self can remember it. So this does look a little bit plain by itself. But before we begin beautifying this area a bit more, we need to build a carrot field. Oh my goodness, there's a creeper in that house. I hate creepers. Now, on with the carrot field. And here we are, a brand new carrot field that does need to grow up. You got this, Jeffrey. Come on, Carol. I know you can do it. That-a-boy, Bill. keep growing. I find that talking to plants helps them grow faster. Now, while I'm here, I need to go into the old storage building. And do I have any lilacs? I do not. It appears that I need to find some lilacs. Time for an adventure. Now, if I remember correctly, lilacs spawn in forests. And weird trunk error. There's peonies. Or peonies, however you pronounce it. And I am gonna grab one of these because I don't have it either. And that should prove my theory that lilacs are able to spawn in forests. Ooh, a windswept savanna. I've not found one of these in this world yet, so that's cool. Oh, this definitely means we should find some lilacs somewhere. There are roses right here. At last, I have found you! I must have them all. And home should be loading in any second now. Any second. There we are. Now I actually need to fly this way over to the mob farm. And I need to grab some of these bones. Now I'm gonna place that lilac down and make some bone meal. And I just need to gather a bunch of lilacs. Look at the mobs fall. And right as I say that, they stop falling. And I'm actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to be placing down all of the flowers. John, buddy, why are you looking into the wall like that? What is wrong with you? Come on. Oh, no, not today, piggy boy. And now we're back at the spring house, which does look springy. But it's all green along with a little tiny bit of pink in those leaves. So I want to bring the pink out and just plant a bunch of lilacs. That adds a nice pop of color. Now I also want to add a bit of a lilac field right here, but we'll add that in later. So I'll just store this stuff in here for now. Now, why am I not doing it now? Because I don't know where the other buildings are gonna go. Maybe thinking, what other buildings? And I actually want to build a house for summer, and a house for fall, and a house for winter. You see where I'm going with this? So this island that we have basically dug is going to be a bit of a season island of some sorts. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I really love this river. It's very cool. And that's actually why we dug the river, because I needed an island. And this one part isn't done right. I need to fix that. Much better. And yes, this island that we have essentially created is going to be Season Island. So I would expect next episode that we're gonna build a summer house, despite it not being summer. Oh my, the piggies are everywhere. And here we are, back at the Cinderella Castle, where last episode I said that we were gonna build Space Mountain. And, well, I need to show you this. I actually did start placing a bunch of dirt. This was actually about 15 hours worth of dirt placed. Which brings me to my next point. Sadly, I can no longer continue this Disney World project. It was just too mentally draining, and for the first time ever, I have gotten so burned out of Minecraft that I quit playing it for 3 days straight. But I do have plans for this area. We're going to be turning this into our Disney district, as we already have the Cinderella Castle here. So that means anytime I feel inspired to build something related to Disney, I will build it in this general location. Probably right here where all this grass is. But now I gotta say thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you are new, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below and leave lilac in your comments so I know you have watched this entire video. And I have just realized that for the second time in a row, I have ended the episode walking through the Cinderella Castle. And I will see you all on the next one. Goodbye.